postal
Dude, you know in
code.
Hong Kong, they don't have postal codes.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, why?
Just because they don't have post. People just walk around like, hey, Sunil, tera parcel aaya re. Just walk around.
If you have run out of use of your DVDs, find a dadi nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah, the D and DVD stands for Dadi only. Dadi videos.
Dadi video, dadi. Some of you can't see it, but the sound dada has slept off. He just woke up now and
This podcast is it's driving people to sleep. Who's Raja Huja?
Raja Uja Tinkle में आता था.
Tantri the Mantri wanted to kill Raja
my God.
Huja.
No, Tantri Mantri different
Separate.
universe.
Hey,
Separate.
Tantri the
Different universe.
Mantri was Raja Huja.
No, Raja
No,
Uja is no
Yes,
alag.
brother.
No, man.
Yes, brother.
You're कुछ भी you're saying Gangadhari Batman है. You're saying something nonsense.
Bro, Tantri
Yeah.
the Mantri is...
Raja
Raja
Huja
Uja
was a
is
separate guy.
some separate guy who had his
Yeah.
own story.
10,
7,
4,
9,
8,
3,
6,
1.
2,
0.
5. Happy New Year! Have a fantastic one, guys. Enjoy.
So yeah, thank you for this opportunity to be part of this venerable podcast.
Yes.
One of India's top 403 podcasts out there. We are going to defeat Nikhil Kamath on Apple Podcasts. And yeah, it's a real pleasure to have two luminaries of Indian excellence here. Rahul Subramanian. Rahul Subramanian.
Thank you, Sorabh.
And Sahil Shah.
Sasha.
Sasha. We have Sasha. Sasha Baron.
10 seconds in and you just screwed up the intro straight up. Not even halfway through. 10 seconds.
I don't think he's screwed up. I think he's
It was
being naturally
intentional.
being funny.
Yeah, it's a naturally comedic.
Yeah, it's not like intentional as I thought through, but it's in his blood.
Yeah, it's in my blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
My
I have seen real Sorabh Pant in Chennai once, and I will always believe whatever he's doing, he knows what he's doing.
Where? What is this? Which show is this?
One show in Chennai, Laughing Hyena or
Spot.
Spanking Panda or something like Burning Crocodile or some. Which one? There is one adjective and there is one.
Spotted Hyena it was.
Spotted Hyena. Oh yeah.
Yeah, clitless alligator.
Yes. That is also the very famous club. Not comedy, but very famous club.
So once in that Sorabh was supposed to do 20 or 30 minutes, he went on stage, and then just within 3 minutes he decided, fuck it. And I'm it's literally fuck it in the sense like whatever fuck it could mean, everything he felt at the he was just like मैं नहीं कर रहा है क्या नहीं कर रहा मैं नहीं कर रहा and he was just it was just we couldn't stop laughing because he had no idea what he's going to say but he was determined that he will not do a set and he will say he just wanted to say stuff.
Has it never happened to you where you're like trying to do a set and then you're like, I don't think anybody here gives a shit. So you just start doing whatever.
But it was so funny.
Yeah.
It was like the Nityanand videos, you know, when he says things that he's not making grammatical errors.
Yeah.
He's using words, but together they don't make any sense. You know, it's just like. It was just Sorabh and he did it for 20 minutes,
No, but
man.
you're right. I've seen this happen many times. It's a skill, right? It's like...
No, I'm not talking about the Amazon special. I'm talking about...
You mean his podcast also? Let's fit it under a bracket. What are we talking about?
But Sorabh, didn't you have fun that day? It was so much fun.
A ball of a time, dude. I love those kind of shows where you just derail. You know, that the shows where like out of 100 people, 7 people are really getting it. And the remaining 93 are like, we don't know what the fuck
The
is
seven
happening.
of them were backstage.
Yeah, the EIC people sitting behind saying, yes, we know what he's going through.
You remember when we used to try this we used to do EIC shows at Canvas Laugh Club and just be so self-indulgent.
Canvas Laugh Club.
And
Can we call it cackling octopus?
Cackling Octopus, yeah.
Cackling Octopus.
We were doing shows at Cackling Octopus, which always used to
Good,
pay.
it was a
Yeah.
club in its time.
We always used to give TDS.
It was very tedious. Yeah, I know.
Tedious
Get
development.
sorry.
So I used to take Sahil and me used to have these things. I like, okay, can you do the most random thing? Where I think one day you told me, take the ironing board
Yes,
on stage.
He carried an ironing
So
board
we took
on
an
stage.
ironing board on stage and just placed it there and then acknowledged it for 3 puns.
Yeah.
Where I was like, my wife is a stree.
Yeah.
Right? And then,
was
according to
fun.
the media, you know, the press, just that kind of shit. And the crowd is like, why do we have to be here for this?
Yeah, it was absolutely pointless.
Yeah.
It was absolutely. I mean, I think that's the beauty, right? Like everyone looks at comedy shows right now, but you don't look at all the really bad, rejected comedy shows. Like Sorabh and I had done a sketch comedy show with Kanis. Sorabh, Kanis, and I. We did only one show.
That's a lethal comedy. Yeah.
It went off well. The sketches worked well. And then,
Aren't those the ones you remember?
Those are the, yeah.
Yeah, it's the ones that really go bad stays with you forever.
We sang a song.
Those are the real moments of
life.
Yeah, cherish them. I mean, do badly, guys.
Rahul, we sang a song. All three of us. We sang.
Yeah, but you guys used to sing well in that EIC thing.
No, we were not.
The one in which you guys.
It was only Kunal and Azim.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
But
all
you had
very bad.
you had a rhythm to you. You were all.
It's like if 7 people are doing karaoke and all 7 are singing the correct lyrics at the right time, it sounds like they know what they're doing.
You should always take any EIC song and zoom into Atul Khatri. Who's just mouthing the words, no idea what he's saying.
I don't think so. He's even mouthing the words. He's just like abba jaba gaba daba.
Dude, I think we were doing one show where we were doing the tech, and the tech guy comes to me and says, "Sir, actually ऐसा करते हैं ना, ये अतुल का मैं mic off कर देता हूँ, आप लोग कर दो." I don't know if he did it or not.
Dude, the tech guy is funny, man.
Yeah. But let's talk about New Year's because year is coming to an end. Are you excited? Have you achieved a lot? Tell me about 9 achievements you've made this year, Rahul Subramanian.
Oh, 9. All 9 you want to hear one by one.
Yeah.
Okay. I went off alcohol at the start of the year.
Wow.
Actually went off alcohol in November last year.
I don't remember this year. I was like, that's
No, November last year till May, and I broke it during my birthday.
wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a
good
That's a
achievement.
great
That's
achievement. I'm on it again now.
Right.
Yeah. So
Are you?
hopefully-
I mean, as in you on alcohol again, or you?
No, I'm off alcohol on the spree again.
Wow.
Actually, no. I will January. I'll drink.
For
once.
what? But health reasons. Or just हो गया, बहुत पी लिया.
More like fitness reasons. Health reasons sounds like मेरे कुछ कमी है, कुछ health reasons sound
कोई
like
कमी नहीं है.
goiter है, iodine, कुछ तो है ऐसा like.
I just, hello dad, I found a new client for you. Right here.
I think fitness reasons sounds cooler.
It sounds
Yeah, it sounds good. A friend of mine had a fatty
Liver.
And he used to keep calling it a fatty lever. So we used to keep imagining that there was like levers inside his
I
stomach.
thought you meant a fat Johnny Lee. Just bad. Forget it. Really bad visuals.
But so you've
That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's great, man.
Yeah,
That's
so that's
actually,
I think one thing I did well.
wow,
Or क्या? I've started playing football again.
nice.
But that's been for a while now, not last year.
Well,
I'm
actually,
actually very happy with my last year. I have visited the most number of countries in a calendar year last year
Nice.
of my life.
Nice.
No man, actually, I wish it was 2 and it would have been funny.
How many?
Dude, I have to count now. That's how many.
let's count. What else do we have to do?
Okay, you
then?
count. Chal, I'll join you for the count, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
England,
England, yes, one.
Dubai,
Dubai, yes, two.
Muscat,
Oh, that's
Bahrain.
Bahrain is
I
four.
like how we said countries and he's named cities. So we said Dubai is.
I was like, UAE बोल के खत्म करे.
Yeah.
चलेगा.
Singapore आ गया. Singapore.
Singapore,
Yeah.
Malaysia, New Zealand, Australia. Okay, अभी हो गया. Ireland.
USA.
Okay, Spain.
Spain भी हो गया. 10 हो गया.
Denmark, Sweden. नहीं, Sweden नहीं. Copenhagen, Denmark. Sweden का Stockholm, हाँ, Sweden. ठीक है. मुझे थोड़ा ऐसा करना पड़ता है. Sorry. Germany.
No problem.
Yeah.
Germany 14.
France.
15.
Holy shit, dude.
Netherlands.
16.
Then US, Canada.
17.
18. US and Canada, 2 separate.
Mera Bharat Mahan. Mera Bharat Mahan.
Of
18
course,
and 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Europe में am I missing something?
Vacation claim
Where
भी
do we
must have done
go?
something.
Where do we go? Like Europe में जहाँ जाते हैं उसमें कोई country बचा है क्या? अपन when we go for tour.
Sometimes
Germany,
people
France.
go to they stop over at on the way they stop over at Austria. Sometimes people go to Liechtenstein.
Hey, Thailand.
Thailand.
Of course,
Yay!
20 countries, dude.
20.
Yeah, so
well
I-
done.
Amazing, right?
Fuck, you've actually achieved things in this year, or what? Disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. So that's cool, no? So that's
Yeah,
two
it's
things.
very cool. I don't need 9 things from you then.
Yeah.
You listed 20. And also I like how we always add India, right?
India is always the
we
best.
always like my sister and me were comparing how many countries we've been to, and it's always like India.
India's the best.
Bharat.
Bharat.
Please
India.
correct yourself. If
what
you're on
about-
such a
No, it's India.
respected
Bharat,
podcast.
India, Bharat, Hindustan, everything.
Everything works.
Basically, it's the Vatan. It's our Vatan.
Correct. I like this. Very patriotic. What about you, Sahil?
Watan Tata. Sorry, I had to get it out of my system.
You did it, man. You did
Same. I think.
Same, Day.
Yeah, I went one country. No, I'm kidding. I think for me, highlight of this year was I took a solo trip with. I went with my friends.
You can't say I took a solo trip with.
No, yeah, I know. I realized halfway through this is the wrong thing. You know. With 5 of my friends. No, I went to Turkey. That was
but
fun.
you can say I took a solo trip with Kesari Travels, or I took a solo trip with
myself.
With myself.
Okay, but here's the question:
Ooh.
if you take, that's great. But if you say with my dog, does that count as a solo trip?
For the dog, yes. If you're a dog watching this video, want to go on a solo trip,
Comment below.
unleash yourself.
Just comment below. Let us know.
Yeah, if you're a dog, please use your paws.
I can imagine my dog just sitting in front of a laptop going, wow.
And if you're a dog who's doing a black dog brand deal, then savor the paws.
See with the paws. Oh shit, dude, nice.
You didn't see that coming?
Yeah, I didn't see it coming.
Dude, I'm
That
too
is
good,
genius.
man.
That is
I'm just
genius.
like,
I will.
Yeah, yeah.
That's genius. That is right.
Sorry,
That's
but we
genius.
stopped you.
कुछ नहीं.
तो
I
बोल
did.
रहा था.
मेरा
solo
वही था.
trip to
Solo
where?
trip किया.
how was that?
Lots of fun.
कितना दिन? How did this come up? Hey, I'm leading this conversation.
Yeah,
Sorry.
go for it.
No,
It's
but
a-
there's
it's a-
that. This is how
You
it
think
is.
I'm in charge of anything?
We were supposed to discuss New Year's Eve plans.
No,
by
but we are
the
first
way.
doing
But
we're
this
first
is
doing
last
2023 and then we're getting to
2023.
24. Yeah.
I would say
I want to know how did this come up? This idea.
my friends were going on their honeymoon, so I crashed it. And then they left.
You know, your friends can't go on honeymoon. You know, right? They have to be couple.
हाँ मतलब they are couple. It's not like me and my friend were like चल ना
honeymoon में जाते
चलना चलते हैं यार. I mean,
you know what?
it can happen यार. Why should we judge?
up to
Yeah, why
Yeah,
should we
but why
judge?
can't you go for a honeymoon with your friend?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
made these rules.
Yeah,
You can
exactly.
go. Yeah.
So I crashed the honeymoon and then they left and then I just stood
One
back for
second.
another 6-7
You crashed
days.
the honeymoon and they were so disgusted. Like this fucker.
I wonder why they left. You crashed the honeymoon.
Yeah.
So you went for honeymoon.
For honeymoon.
Ended up being alone.
and
You're a queen.
Yeah. I was.
It
It was like that only. Stayed in hostel. You know, there was no. What's the lady's name?
Your wife.
Madhubala.
No, the other one, yaar.
Ketaki Chatterjee.
Hey, other wife, no.
Lisa Hayden.
Lisa Hayden.
Manali Trans.
Yeah.
वैसे I didn't have any good.
If you're Lisa Hayden and watching this show, please.
Sorry, what's the Lisa Hayden reference?
Manali at Trans.
She was in Queen with.
Manali.
Okay.
Oh,
you know-
in Queen. In
Okay,
Queen. Okay,
screw
yeah.
that. Okay, let me ask you this very simple question. Okay, have you ever stayed in a hostel in your life? This is the first time I stayed in a hostel. Have you ever stayed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have never ever solo tripped or stayed in hostels. Oh!
How come you have never stayed in hostel?
I don't know. I've always traveled with family. Whenever I've traveled, I've never done solo.
But what
trips.
when after they leave you there? Where do you stay?
The orphanage for a bit.
All of Sahil's stories start with I went with friends, but then they left. My family reached and they're like, we're leaving.
Solo trip, not by choice, by circumstance.
So yeah, you were like.
But yeah, hostels are cool. And your outside India ka hostels are also cool. Outside.
The plan was actually to go in Feb. I wanted to go to Kodaikanal. I was going to stay in Zostel.
It's अच्छा है hostel.
Zostel I wanted to go, but then that plan got cancelled. Then when my friends made this Turkey plan, I said, "Chal, I'll come with you all." Then when they left, I stayed in a few Turkey hostels. I've never stayed in hostels.
You
I was
went
very
to
scared.
Turkey and you stayed in Turkey hostels. That's amazing.
Yeah, no, it would be weird if I was staying in Azerbaijani hostels. in Turkey.
Giant.
I'm sure there's an Azerbaijani hostel. Like it's like YMCA, right? So there's got to be Azerbaijani hostel for Azerbaijani people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry to logify the joke.
No. I'm just saying. I said, "Chal, I'll stay in a party hostel." Because that's a
type?
Yeah, you have different hostels, you know that, right?
Yeah, of course. A lot of people earn money through this business model.
There's something called a party hostel,
I
where
know two
every
hostels,
night there
girls
would
hostel and boys hostel.
So I went to Turkey. Let's just end this here.
नहीं,
No, but मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ. There are.
What is a party hostel?
Basically, it's a hostel where if you're between 18 to 25 upper limit, every night there will be some party or
When
the
did
other.
you go to this?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, wait, did you lie about your age?
No, I went this year.
Because it can't be waistline
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, so I felt very bad because I was the only 32-year-old with these. I have made friends with 22-year-olds
That's
and
okay.
partied with them. But,
if the rule is that you have to be a
no,
certain-
there is no rule. There is no rule. If you're 18 and like between 18 to 25 is the perfect age to stay in a hostel like this. I'm saying. Not, I was an exception. Like I was not
Hey,
meant.
Sahil, देखो पूछा party hostel क्या है? Your first line of definition cannot have something which is not even a.
Yeah, it's like you should have kids when you're 27. Anyway, so I had a kid when I was 35.
And the question is.
and then that kid left me. So then I went on a solo trip.
But I know what you're talking about. These youth hostels, they're like a lot of college kids, and they meet for breakfast together, niche, and then they plan
But
stuff.
that is every hostel. This what happens is in this hostel every day there will be a brand new event. So for example, Monday is a pub crawl. Tuesday is we are going for a Mexican night, which is that. Wednesday is a boat party. So basically, there are the young kids. Every night you will have an opportunity to go out, get drunk. It's organized by the hostel. So like the first night was a Latin music night, and I'm like, "Nahi, nahi jana." But then they forced me, so I said, "Fuck it, let's go." And
How did they force you?
please come.
Fuck, dude.
That's
And
lot
I'm
of
like, shit, man,
brute
I don't
force.
want to.
Yeah,
and they're
it's
like, please
crazy
come. And I'm like, dude,
peer
I
pressure.
really. No, there was peer pressure though.
Yeah, but they
There was
said,
peer
please
pressure.
come, and you're like.
And he was on a solo trip. He just got abandoned by his friends.
Yeah.
For no reason at
And
all.
it turns out he went for the pub crawl and they were there and they're like, oh shit, Sahil, we didn't expect to see
No,
you
so,
here.
so the thing is, right, what I mean to say is, so I've never stayed in a hostel before. And like before I stayed at this party hostel, I was in a different area of Turkey and I'd stayed in a hostel. And this is a very interesting story. So the first day I check into the hostel and I go to the terrace and they're like, there's dinner on the terrace. You get to meet other people. And I was like freaking out. I was like, fuck, how do you do this? How do you say hi to other people?
But how? You're a stand-up
I know, but
comedian,
I don't know. I just
You're not
on
used-
stage you are.
You're
but
not used to meeting random people in random situations who don't like.
But
I think a
I've
lot.
seen Sahil, even in this all these networking events that we go to Netflix, Amazon, he's very
over,
you're very
but
easy.
over there I'm very jovial. But this is like a foreign country, right? This is just random people. I know how to explain it. You know, it's like you just have to approach a table. I said,
but
"Fuck
why
it."
you're well read. You are.
But वो doubt रहता है ना.
You know how to read.
I was going
Yeah.
for more stuff,
I'm-
more
Yeah.
nice stuff. I was
Yeah.
going to say, but
Yeah.
he's just stopped. ठीक है, no.
I am well read. That's the
Like
end of the
many of our
conversation.
viewers, even Sorabh and I were a little surprised that you of all people would have had a problem. But it's we're all humans.
But
huh?
that's what I'm saying, right? The first night I was a little scared. I was like, how do you do this? Nervous. Then I said, fuck it. I
When you
went
say
to the
first
table.
night, are you talking about the honeymoon couples?
Why are they not talking to me? Yeah? Because you're sleeping between them as a
ये
bolster.
मेरा first night है. हाँ, मैं भी nervous हूँ. First night में थोड़ा होता है nervous.
अरे उठ नहीं रहा है मैं मदद करता हूँ यार. Just Sahil reaching across.
Okay, continue the story.
Like, we've been trying to get to this story. 8 minutes. Yeah, so you're saying interesting story. You went to the terrace. Yeah.
Nothing. I went to the terrace. I said, fuck it. I said hi to
कहाँ
these people.
कितने जगह से लोग थे वहाँ पर?
There
Across
was,
the world.
Across the world. So I made friends with a German dude, a French dude, and there was a British dude. So then
All dudes.
All dudes only. There were 1, 2 women, but they were like, yeah, dude, look, let them chill and you know, like they were
तू
little
वहाँ
like, okay, this
जाके
corner.
भी EIC किया है क्या?
Yeah, bro.
East
India country.
Istanbul comedy.
East India country.
Europe,
That's what I'm doing.
East India country is fun.
Yeah. So, anyways,
I mean, listen, yours was also good. Yeah.
we went out, we drank, and the reason why I'm telling you this story is because the first night that I went, I made friends with these people. We went to some bar, rooftop terrace. Turns out that they were very turkey. So they kept on like leching.
They were
about
very
people.
Turkey. This is your joke, na?
I know. I kept.
Why
I'm
did you
being
not
very
say this? This
politely.
is you.
No, I'm saving it for. These are like breadcrumbs now. You know, they are scattered. Utha lo abhi. Turkey is right there.
Why are you picking up breadcrumbs? Why are you just walking through the streets and just pick up breadcrumbs?
This is what. Guys, why am I here? why am
So
I
you went
here?
on a pub crawl first night.
I didn't go on a pub crawl.
He started, okay, your
This
terrace
is
story. Yeah. So
chaotic.
they were Turkey, and then what were they doing?
Nothing. They got thrown out of the restaurant because they threw a cigarette from the roof of the restaurant on the floor below. And I was
there
in
an
the,
ashtray niche?
No, that was in a trick shot. And I was in the bathroom, so I didn't know this was happening. So I come out and I'm like, where are my friends? And they're like, oh, you with them? Get out or we call police. And I'm like, but I didn't do anything. I was in the bathroom.
So how did you find out that they... And what is this weird... This is what... Turkey people... Yeah, I don't understand how we tell stories. He says they're Turkey, and then you would feel that they've done some Tarak crime.
No, they did that
But
also.
they're just throwing
cigarettes, yeah.
They did
Yeah.
both. They did Tharak as well, but not a Tharak crime. They were just leching and it was very awkward anyway. So I'm like, I'm going to excuse myself, go to the bathroom for a bit. When I come out, they've been thrown out of the restaurant
Wow.
with threats
Oh, so
that they'll
this-
call the police.
They were Tarak, but
It's an
when they
escalating
crossed a line when they...
through the cigarette on, yeah.
Yeah.
And smoking outdoors is not
and
allowed.
the Turkey restaurant secretary were like, that's it.
Yeah. Did you do something in the bathroom? Maybe you caused it. Maybe it wasn't a bathroom. He just went.
Possible. It was all the
But this
cocaine
is
that
the
I was
first
doing.
night. This is such a sad way. You just made friends.
Yeah.
And then now we find out that they are
Yeah.
Turkey people who throw
Yeah.
cigarette butts.
Yeah.
at
Yeah,
people.
it's a
It was a very interesting experience into understanding what hostel life was.
And
there's
this is the... I think the problem is all were dudes, no? German dude, British dude, and...
But then that's what I'm saying. Na, uske baad, this was a small, imagine this is the town. Then I went to Istanbul and I stayed in a hostel. That night when I went for that pub crawl at 4 in the morning, again dudes only, but at 4 in the morning, there's me, a French dude and a British dude. We are just hugging each other saying, hey man, I'm glad I met you. And that's it. Then we were drunk, but you know that brotherly drunk?
But given how much you love dogs, I thought you'd do a pub crawl.
Yeah. That's an interesting thing. Fun
Yeah,
fact.
isn't it?
In
Yeah,
a pub
fun
crawl,
fact.
no one
A
actually
pub crawl would
crawls.
be
Yeah.
like a proper crawl. Yeah, just on that. They're pouring the drinks in bowls for you to slurp up.
But I'm actually very, I'm impressed by this because I've always wanted to do a solo trip, but I could never
You've
gather.
never done a solo trip?
No, man.
Dude,
I mean, I've done once
then
from...
how you stayed in hostels?
I have friends with whom I go.
Acha, that way. Okay.
You think you can only show up to hostel alone?
Ideally, if you're staying in a hostel, you stay like that's the idea of staying in a hostel, right?
No,
You
I've stayed
end
in a
up
hostel
sort
with
of.
my family and all, dude.
Oh wow.
Yeah, in Europe and all.
Why? How bad was 2023 for you?
Yeah, no.
Sorry, yeah, you've never solo tripped.
Yeah, so I'm like, and I've always thought about it, but I feel that yeah, you're right. I also now feel that.
Dude, it's
there is
weird.
the courage thing is lacking. How do I go and talk to, how do I go
Nahi
and talk
hota
to
na.
someone?
We do it normally on stage. Off stage, it is a bit of a.
Dude, it's a very interesting thing. Like, I've done a lot of solo trips because I have no friends, right?
Yeah.
So I just go and I just make plans and I'm like, if anybody's coming, great. If not, I'm just going. I used to do this when I was in my 20s a lot. And it was great fun because you just randomly make friends.
Yeah.
And just crazy story. Like, I was in Sikkim and I decided to trek from one place to the next.
Wow, that's a great description.
Yeah.
I
There's a
thought he was
place-
going to actually name some place.
Wait, I'll tell you the place.
From
really
point A to
Yuksum.
point B, I was trekking.
Yuksum, the ancient capital of Sikkim.
Yeah, which one? What is it?
Yuksum.
Oh,
It was
nice.
the ancient. It was a beautiful place. I fell off the steps also once. So I was going from Yuksum to the next place, which is about 6.5 hours. I was very fat at the time. And I asked the locals, I'm like, hey, how long does it take? They're like 6.5 hours. And then they look at me like, you'll do it. And they were like making fun of me. And a fun Sikkim way because they're
Why?
nice people.
Because
I was really overweight. And they didn't think that I
in the
could do it.
20s you were overweight.
Yeah, I was about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, give me 1 second. I've got 4 missed calls from this guy. Sorry, I have to pause 1 second.
No,
This is one of
we'll
the best
continue.
stories anybody's ever said about me going from one place to the other place, which is a trek place that I went to. And I went there.
I'm so sorry.
And then-
I'm so sorry. Very
I'm telling
unprofessional
you
of
about
me.
my soul and the stories of my life. And this is how you treat me?
I'm so sorry. I truly apologize for how unprofessional I have been.
Yeah.
I think
had to go
it's
to-
not about being you hurt someone.
Yeah, you heard someone. I need to go to couples counseling to couple there.
You need to go for a solo trip now.
I need to go for solo trip.
No, but so see that's the thing, right? I feel like as comedians, right?
Oh, sorry,
Like-
I'll finish my story. So
no, that only. You have solo trip. He's not solo trip. I took my first solo trip. So I was leading into that solo trip.
So
thing
I
as to
went,
what it was.
but also like I was very overweight and very unfit at the time. But because people were laughing at me that I couldn't do it, I did it. And it was a great this thing. And on the way, I met random people. I spoke to a bunch of guys from the armed forces and all. They were like doing some work there. And I asked one, I was
Don't
like,
push someone so down that they spring back and
yeah, man.
they do that.
But
thing.
also that's why I think you need some negativity in your life just to
Correct.
sometimes motivate you.
Yeah.
Where people are like, you like a reasonable amount, not like a full like.
yeah.
Just not only negativity.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
some negativity
Yeah.
peppered with a lot of positivity.
Yeah, and Sikkimese people are, some of the nicest people ever. So I went and then I spoke to this guy. It was a fun interaction. These guys from the armed forces were doing some work there and I was just talking to them. And it was like, I think 7 degrees there. And I spoke to one guy and I said, sir, where are you from? And he's like, I'm from Tamil Nadu. I'm like, you don't feel cold? He's like, every time I feel cold, I just imagine Chennai weather and I'm warm. I was like, wow, what a great line. That's really fun.
That's how you met Arvind Desai.
Yeah. I was like, comedy try But okay, let's. New Year's is coming. I would love to know. First of all, any plans for New Year's? You both don't seem like you have plans like me for anything in New Year's.
I have plans.
Oh fuck this guy, man.
I think by 11 I'll be home also.
Yeah.
And I want to see what's happening in the TV these days.
Dude, should watch Doordarshan.
Yeah, there should be we used to really like doing it
was
at
great.
one point of time.
I mean, if anybody has seen Amit Tandon and Neeti Palta have a great story about performing for Doordarshan on New Year's Eve.
Wow.
And how they recorded the episode at it ended at 11 o'clock. It's one of the old podcasts that we've done. Yeah, dude, watching Doordarshan in the night has been one of my plans for a long time. Where just watch Doordarshan and see what they're up to.
Did you see? Were you all there in like the? Do you remember during the millennium, 1999, when it became 2000? They played Titanic all night long on Star Movies, back to back replays. That's my memory of New Year's. That I was.
What
at
a
my
great way to
grandmother's
start a year when someone
It's
dies.
sadness, back to back sadness.
This is how the year is going to be.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a shipwreck.
Dude, they used to play a movie called True Lies.
I've seen that.
And I never saw the movie, but the lady.
Oh, I've seen the clips.
Yeah.
One of the things. I've seen something about
True Lies
True
is
Lies.
Arnold and Jamie Lee.
Yeah.
Jamie
Then
Lee
you've seen
Curtis.
that. Then I've seen
Jamie
the
Lee Curtis and Arnold.
Then you've seen
I've
the
seen the
clips.
movie.
And
Then
she
the clips
was-
also.
she
And the
she
clips also.
She was lovely in that movie. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's one scene where I don't know, she's falling from somewhere.
Yeah.
And as a 15-year-old boy, you're like hee hee hee. So I used to wait for that scene to come and go to sleep. I used to wait for Jamie Lee Curtis. Like, okay, no.
No, man.
No, it's fine.
And
Whatever your boy imagination wants
And
to
then
see, man.
Then there's a movie called Total Recall.
Total
Yeah.
Recall
Yeah.
any day.
Total Recall also used to
Sorry,
play. And
I
used to
love
play
that movie.
Unedited. And it used to be like the lady with the 3 breasts, and it was very nice.
There are women who've actually got like plastic surgery to get like the third
Yeah,
breast put in the middle.
Yeah.
And I think the I will never forget you. You remember that lady who removes the fake head and it's Arnold after he removes the head?
Yeah.
So basically, his disguises, he goes through security as a fat lady, and he has this big head, and then she starts glitching, and then the eyeballs move apart, and it's a very elaborate, actual prosthetic robotic mask that they have created. One of the greatest practical effects ever. And then he pulls it out, he goes, and throws it. That's my Arnold impression, yeah. That's exactly what he says. That's exactly what happened in that movie. Yeah.
It's good, yeah. So that's what I used to do on New Year's. My parents used to be out partying, and my sister used to have a social life, and I used to sit at home and watch movies and wait for body parts to be shown.
I like his plan. Slow New Year is a good plan. I think it's a good plan of sitting and watching TV. But what channel are you
Or maybe
planning
not
to watch?
even watch TV. I don't know. I want to be home by 11.
Yeah,
is
makes
what I
sense.
feel. I think as of now. So if you find me somewhere at 12, don't come. Are people watching this thing?
I don't know. Maybe I'll release it leading up to New Year's.
Means in the next 2 days.
Yeah.
Do you
in
make
the
a
next
lot?
2 days.
Do you make a lot of money through this?
Oh my god, I'm making so much, like hundreds of rupees.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Hundreds.
That's sweet, dude.
It's
Yeah, hundreds of.
If anyone's watching and you would like to support the channel, then there's a link in this thing.
Please click on the
please
link.
click on the link. Give whatever money wherever there's the camera there.
download the page and then right click on it and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
save it as files and
Yeah.
and then
Turn it
yeah.
into crypto.
Yeah. And if any dogs are also
use
watching,
QR code.
Use QR code.
Use QR code, whatever. Yeah, please. We need your funds for a great New Year's.
Captcha. Do a
Channel going
captcha.
for a pop crawl and everything. Yeah.
Dude, in my building, the fun part is that last New Year's what happened was that
In
this-
my building, I never thought that's how people. Okay.
Why?
90s में होता था यार ये. In my building,
Oh no, in my building complex.
in my society, in my
society,
colony.
In my society.
The postal code.
Yeah.
No one cares about it.
Sorry, Sorabh.
It's next to.
When have you ever found an address like no? This doesn't look like the correct postal.
Dude, you know in
code.
Hong Kong they don't have postal codes.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, why?
Just because they don't have post. People just walk around like, hey, Sunil, tera parcel aaya re. Just walk around. And somebody, hey, Sunil, मैं सुना वो तेरा को ढूंढ रहा है parcel लेके.
And no one used to come and Sunil used to just stand there the whole day.
Yeah, just
And that's when he got an idea of Sunil Wax Museum. He's like, This is it.
Sunil is the running theme of the show. So in my complex,
Which is where
I live in Borivali National Park.
So what happens in your complex?
Last year, what my wife and me did, we were like, "Arey, we'll just chill
Wife
at home."
and I.
Yeah, Wi-Fi. I was using Wi-Fi in my house, and we were just like, we won't do anything, and then we were just randomly hearing beats come from different houses.
Like beetroot.
So first we are like murder or then we are like beetroot. Oh God, I'm getting cramps. So we heard a lot of people talking about beetroots, and we are like,
No, beets. Let's stick to the one that you meant.
So my neighbor's house, some beats were coming, and we just rang the bell like, "Hey, what's happening?" And she's like, "Party, want to join?" And we like started joining. Then we are like, "Hey, good fun party, half an hour." Then we walk up to the terrace, and there's a party happening there, and we just gate crashed a party. So we gate crashed 7 parties that day, uninvited
so many
everywhere.
parties happening in your complex.
There's 7-8 parties happening. So that's what I'm going to do again. Is gate crash parties.
Okay.
And then somebody will come up
But
to
do
me
you
and
think
say,
they
"Hey."
let you in because your wife was with you?
Yeah.
Then you need that also to be
They don't support
part of the
solo
plan.
trips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Then
not
you
a
need
party hostel.
Party hostel. Yeah, you go to party hostel, man.
Dude, what is like when you were the relevance of the New Year's Eve party, right? Like, did you do a lot of that when you were young?
I did in my building.
Yeah.
Well,
So what used to happen?
So we used to have terrace parties. So we used to collect money from everyone.
Okay.
And then like some 20 rupiya, 25 rupiya. And it's really very interesting.
sweet.
We used to get permission of one terrace. And we used to have like 7-8 baje. So there used to be food and whatever, wafers, wo. And we used to rent VCRs and TVs. And we used to watch movies. And we used to always watch movies. And there were we need a lot of kids were there. And you were also a kid at one point of time.
Yeah.
So we'll watch some Baby's Day Out kind of every year the same Baby's Day Out or some Godzilla thing. And then bache log, okay, party's done, bye, see you, and they'll go home. And then people, there used to be in my days we used to call them blue pictures.
Oh yeah.
Adult films. Don't do this.
Triple X.
Yeah, triple X we didn't say. Blue film.
But the Triple X is not an actual concept apparently. There's no such thing as Triple X. It's just
it's a kind of beer in Australia.
Yeah.
Would you believe I had a DVD guy who used to come every week and give me movies? Okay?
Yes.
And when I was around 17,
believe
18,
that.
he just looks at me and he's like, "You want blue?" And I'm like, "Yeah, the movie. I'll take blue. There was a movie called Blue, so I thought he was talking.
Is that what Morpheus meant when he said blue or red?
It was a blue movie, right? The Sanjay Dutt, Lara Datta one.
Oh,
Blue,
blue. The one under the water with the sharks and all.
Yeah, so I thought that's what he was giving, right? And he's like, "I have," and I'm like, "What do you want?"
And you were 17 or 18 and you didn't still realize.
I didn't know blue. I didn't know it was called Blue Films. I thought it was porn. And it was just porn.
But
I
there
didn't
is
know
a
it was called Blue
toll.
Films.
He could have said anything. You want kachori, and you would know what he's talking about.
No. I genuinely, it was very in the middle of conversation when I was looking at other DVDs, and then he showed some.
Did he go like that, or did he just go like blue?
So I'll tell you something. Since we are on this topic, just real quick.
Thanks for listening to my complete story, guys.
Oh yeah, sorry, I take it back. No, this is the. अरे तुम नहीं यार, तुम नहीं यार, अभी ऐसे नहीं यार, अभी मैं retract करता हूँ मेरा conversation. Please, तेरा complete story खत्म कर about.
No, we stopped you in the Turkish story.
Adults saw blue films. That is what.
Adults name, bad bacche.
Or the teenagers saw blue films, but why not the? Like
we needed the kids for their money.
Oh wow!
Because you need
Smart,
money, and they'll come and then they'll go, and there's always used to be. So there used to be like once you have turned like an adult or whatever was the definition, the newest entry into the gang, his responsibility was to make sure that you have to escort these kids because the kids are also smart. At some age, when I was a kid, at some age you're like, you know that there is something.
Yeah,
the party is not ending.
Yeah.
So they will actually हो गया light up नहीं. आप क्यों नहीं जा रहे हो मैं नहीं जाएगा तो so someone will do that whole thing चलो मैं भी जा रहा हूँ and walk till the house and then run coming back
and you have to leave them in the house
because
if you don't drop them to the house then some of these will like sneak around like क्या चल रहा है uncle
they come back they know where they partied few minutes back they come back
ये पैंट में क्या उठ रहा है
तो वैसा होता था but yeah it's a and the problem is most of and I've never you'll get a cassette, everyone's excited and everyone's like far away from each other for obvious reasons. But and it's dark and it's a terrace, right? So a lot of space and you'll switch on and it will not work.
Oh yeah.
And it will be like something. And exactly when there's something going to happen, it will get stuck. And
Yeah.
but you know, you live for those moments.
But
Those
also it was fun because they were at least like they were.
so you've all done
clothes.
this, right? Some
Yeah,
version
yeah.
of this, right?
Dude, we used to
Not watch.
You're a
on
DVD.
terrace. I'm a
dude,
DVD enthusiast.
DVD,
मैं tape नहीं है.
DVD era. It's video cassette era.
do video cassette era. We used to just randomly watch in my house because my parents were out.
You had a VCR, VCP.
VCR.
Oh wow, rich,
Yeah, bro.
rich.
Thanks, yeah. Thanks so much.
For all those watching the difference between VCR and VCP, VCR is a video camera
Video cassette
recorder. So
Yeah.
VCR allows you to record something on TV in a blank tape. VCP does not have that. And rich people used to have VCR.
Interesting.
I also had VCR. but-
Wow. Eventually came to. So we used to watch random blue films.
Yeah.
And this one guy came and started watching the blue film. And we
Started watching.
Started
He just
watching.
came, put it in. Just Sushant, what are you doing? एक बार देख लेते हैं ना. Like I
Sunil.
just,
His name is Sunil. Yeah.
I just got this. You know, someone on the road was asking me for my parcel. I thought this just came, puts it in.
So we were watching, and this guy was like watching very impatiently for 45 minutes, and like it's like a double X or single X or whatever. And he just like looks at all of us, and he says, "Bro, guys, where's the penis,
Once
man?
again,
Where's the penis?"
double X, single X. For those you don't know, growing up, these were the levels. It's like
Yeah.
a certification, like
Yeah, double X means
single X, double X, triple X.
X means upper body, and double X means
Oh,
lower
I
body.
didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Oh, that's
I
why it's
just
called
thought it
triple
was
X,
like
Yeah, triple X is
intensity.
when they do
Oh.
insertions.
Why? What? Say that again.
X is basically when it's like only upper body and no
X is just
vagines and
okay,
peens.
upper body day.
Soft.
Yeah, upper body day.
1, 2, 4.
And double X is a leg day, or as I say, loud.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Like,
Triple X
and
is
triple
no
X is
holds
full,
bar.
Yeah, no, all holes.
All holes,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
holes, yeah.
All holes, bar.
Bar. Oh,
We
that's
both
a
did-
great tagline for a porn
Interesting.
company.
All
right?
holes, bar.
So this guy, your friend came and he started watching.
And then there was no action happening, so he just started screaming, "Where's the penis? Where's the penis?" And that became the running lag.
Oh
That's it.
yeah,
It
that's
was
that song now. Where's the penis tonight?
Where's the penis tonight? It's on the floor.
What a beautiful conversation.
used
My grandma had a paying guest
got-
who stayed in her there's a first floor and third floor. So on the first floor there's a paying guest staying, and then the paying guest left, and he's left some DVDs behind. So I said, watch now, it'll be some movies or something. Then I said, let me just see it before I ask her
of
to
course
watch.
you should always.
It was porn.
Oh
it
my
was
God.
porn.
Like, but
DVDs.
like
what?
very-
What is this? I've never seen DVDs. Video cassette and
Oh,
then
dude,
I.
DVDs were.
No,
oh,
DVDs.
some of them were-
Oh
I
my
think I
God.
skipped that part.
And it was
completely.
It was not even it's not even good quality. It was one of those.
Hey, but DVD better than CD, no?
Yeah, any day.
Blu-ray.
Yeah,
What is
DVD
Blu-ray?
was better than VCD.
it's
DVD was better than VCD.
VCD is the
Radio
CD.
Yeah, VCD. It was VCD and then
DVD.
DVD.
My God.
So then what movies did you see which were meant for your grandmother?
I don't think I would classify them as movies. They were like,
I think one of the movies was called Paying Guest.
yeah, where
Being guest.
he flirts with.
This is piece of guess.
No, it was not even high quality
DVD.
content. Yeah,
Oh.
DVD. It was hotel room recorded content. So I
Oh,
don't know whether it
gross.
was personal movies or
Yeah, but this is also kind of hotel room recorded, but this will be high quality, right?
No.
this will be my DVD guy will sell it tomorrow. Pick up with Sorabh. I'm like, no,
That
thank
does sound like a porn, by the way. It's like wake up, sort of. Come on, 2 minutes. Dude,
If you have run out of use of your DVDs, find a Dadi nearby.
yeah.
you. Yeah, the D and DVD stands for Dadi only. Dadi videos.
Dadi video, Dadi. Some of you can't see it, but the sound Dada has slept off. He just woke up now and
This podcast is driving people to
Because
sleep.
it was at no point. Dadi video, Dadi is like the pinnacle of this conversation. And he's just like, why am I here? What? Sometimes do we need to earn?
Sound Dada just went through. I don't know if you can show Sound Dada. He just went through his whole life flash. कि मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ ये क्या लाइफ है टेक्निकल आदमी हूँ मुझे पता है साउंड कैसे रिकॉर्ड करना है आई हैव एक्सपर्टीज ये एक्सपर्टीज इतने कचरा सुनने के लिए मैं यूज हो रहा है इतना मेरा it's like a scientist who's doing some weird stuff, right?
And also, our voices are so loud. How can you sleep?
No, and he has earphones.
Yeah.
His job is to listen to us
God, oh my
without judgment.
What a terrible job to have in this situation.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But dude, I used to go for New Year's Eve parties. I remember once when in my college first
When
time,
did you go for them? On
we
the
went
31st?
to Navy Ball on 31st. And it
Wow,
was on
एक second.
Navy,
Navy ball
Navy Nagar.
Christmas के लिए होता
Navy
था.
Nagar,
वो
Navy
Christmas ball होता है.
Yeah, Navy Nagar we went.
Kolaba.
Yeah. And so the big highlight was that we paid 1,500 rupees for stag entry. 8 of us went.
But wine मिलता है ना अंदर.
अरे सब मिलता है.
And all sasta.
अरे भाई.
All sasta. It was Navy,
And our plans was that we'll get drunk and then women will find us attractive. That was the logic which didn't make
With
any sense.
all the men in their
Yeah.
Navy
See, the
outfits
logic
around.
that you have to get people to your podcast does not work with dates.
Yeah. No, but like that was a logic, right? You used to think that we'll drink a lot and then somehow we'll get the courage to talk to ladies. Or the ladies will look at you and say, oh, God, that puke-filled guy, he's so cute, and then whatever. But it never worked. And so one of the big highlights was supposed to be that Priyanka Chopra is coming. And this is Priyanka Chopra right after Dhadkan or whatever movie. Something
Piggy
she had
Chops.
done. Yeah, maybe it was not 99, maybe some of that. And I realized that they sold tickets on the basis of people going like, Priyanka Chopra aane wale, Priyanka Chopra. And then everybody's drunk by 11:45. Wasted. People are fucking rolling on the floor and doing push-up contests and weird shit is happening everywhere. And Priyanka Chopra comes on stage for, I am not exaggerating, 40 seconds.
Wow.
Where she goes on stage, she's like, guys, are you ready? Having fun at New Year's? And we're like, yeah, Nick Jonas. And then she left.
Back then?
Yeah.
You
She
knew.
didn't even
We
do the
knew in
countdown.
advance.
Did she
Back
do the
then.
countdown?
She didn't do the countdown. She went out. She came either.
She just said 10 and left.
Yeah.
rest
10! Bye.
She looked at a script writer. She's like, next guy. And then apparently she did 4 of those in one night and got paid for all of them. And I'm like, that's
dude,
what you want in your
That's
life.
corporate gig.
Yeah.
That is corporate gig.
But
yeah,
what a
that's
like,
corporate.
what a nice.
Private gig, not even
No,
corporate.
but I mean, bouncing and just saying, are you guys having fun, and then bouncing away is the greatest job ever.
For like 4,500 people. And I think she was there in like 4-5. And also by the time you're so drunk, you don't care. Like, we
How
could
do you
barely
know
see.
that she does that, like goes around to 4-5 places?
That's what I mean. That's the rumor we were spreading.
Midday पढ़ता था तू. Midday was a
लिखता था.
Midday में लिखते थे आप.
हाँ.
अरे.
You remember Midday Mate?
Yeah.
There used to be a point of time where Midday on the second page used to have a photo of a model. See, legends remember.
Page 3. That's why it's
Page
called
3.
page
Yeah,
No,
page
yeah.
It was usually page 6.
Yeah.
Was the Daily Mirror.
Actually,
one.
Midday's page 3 is like normal newspapers page 7.
Yeah.
Because Midday starts with only
Dude,
page 3.
what a weird time. We grew up with having models in newspapers. Like, that was an actual thing that happened.
And they were
It blows
naked.
my mind to think that they were not naked, luckily. That's,
What are you talking about? They were naked.
No, you're
Initially-
mad or what?
Yeah.
Yo, Midday Mates were not naked. They were wearing bikinis.
Initially. You missed the generation, dude.
Initially, in the sense, he's saying they were naked at some point. They wore the
Then they
bikini and
started.
then they came
Then
for the photo
newspaper
shoot.
का काट के कोई cover करता
Everyone's
रहता था.
naked at some point of time. Initially.
No, but the Midday Maid used to be topless ladies.
What are you saying?
Yeah,
Shut
yeah.
up. No.
नहीं यार, ये sort of fuck off, dude. Yeah,
I'm telling you.
At least in my generation, it was not.
yeah.
Okay, you know what? Open it out to the audience. If you remember Midday Mate or any of these newspapers having page 3 where there used to be topless ladies, please let us know your age and your phone number. Thank you.
Why? Because they've
You
collected
call
it.
up and confirm.
This phone number thing, I hate it. Man. Every restaurant wants a phone number now.
Yeah.
I don't give it. Why do they want the phone number?
Just
And they don't even ask. They just like phone number. They.
Yeah.
No, just to call you, like, hey, what you doing?
I don't want to give. I don't give my phone number.
You up? Like, text
If
you
I
at
give
night.
it, I give wrong phone numbers also. Matlab not wrong phone numbers. It's someone's phone number.
No wonder I'm getting all those calls. Like, hello, sir, you've not made your reservation.
Yeah, it's me, man. I'm giving your number everywhere.
At Sam's Beauty Parlor, I'm like, fuck, I don't know what happened.
I used to give Kunal Rao's number to everybody.
we used to do that. We actually did that for a very long amount of time. We used to get, that was Kunal Rao's
is
number
so
was
mean.
distributed everywhere.
That is so mean.
No, I remember it was.
No,
very
it's so
mean.
mean. I'm saying, what do you mean? No, it's
No, it was mean now. Then it was a lot of fun.
No,
when
no,
the calls and all used to come.
Hey, mean is generally towards him, no? Kunal Rao.
Hey, have you ever done a crowd work bit?
Yeah.
Because you do a lot of. Has there ever been a bit where it just got out of hand or it was like really like? I mean,
That train really derailed.
First of all, let
No,
me
because
tell
he spoke about
crowd
being
work-
mean, right? And sometimes in crowd work, you're like trying not to be mean.
Yeah.
You're trying to find the interesting part of the person,
correct.
right? Like.
And then you find your chachi in the crowd. You can't. You have to be mean. Like,
you can't say, hey.
Kutti. You can't do that.
Yeah.
No, I've never been mean.
No, but has there ever been a situation where in either your situation where you just like it's either gotten derailed or somebody said something where you're like, oh, this is great, but I can't release it.
Oh yeah, so many times.
So what happened?
No, but they were like great conversations. But you can't reveal it. You can't put it online because one, it talks about it's on topics that on public forum is not very you know. Yeah.
Thanks.
But it's never been like, and people have revealed stuff. Like people have revealed stuff, like crazy stuff about.
Wow.
Yeah. But you can't, why do you want to put those? It was fun for that.
Yeah.
Anyway, crowd work is scam, as all of us know.
Why you say that?
It's
Why
a
you
scam,
say?
man.
Why you say scam? ऐसा मत बोलो.
Because you don't have no preparation, ऐसे ही जाके कुछ भी बोलो.
No, I disagree. I think the fact, no preparation, it may come off as a scam, but on stage, actually coming up with jokes on the spot, actually figuring out
I mean,
what
are they
next
even
to get
jokes?
info and all.
Sorabh.
Hey, yaar.
What?
Are they even jokes?
I mean,
Sorabh and me have done a lot of crowd work, so I mean,
what are jokes anymore?
yeah.
What is?
What is a joke?
Yeah, but also, like, do you find that the more empathy you have, the tougher it becomes to, like I went for a show where one guy was trying to heckle me, and like you can already tell it's some guy who's watched Andrew Schultz and a lot of
That's
American
Safest,
comedians.
yeah.
Yeah, and he's trying to be like induce, like, hey, bro, I'll make it for you, bro, I'll make the show for you. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do this kind of crowd work.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, unless we're having a dickish conversation, then I'll make it dickish, but I don't want to induce dickishness.
Yeah.
You think I make any sense to myself?
No, I followed everything, but I'm still searching for a question that I thought there's a question.
So-
somewhere.
He's saying, have you ever felt like being mean to, like we discussed, fighting a crowd member?
No,
you know,
man.
because in this.
Because I think at least when it's been now over a year since I did any kind of crowd work show.
Yeah, I know.
But when I was doing crowd work, all the people who used to come to watch my crowd work shows were all my people who
And
like
they're
my
excited to talk, so they would be nice.
even if there is someone who's being extra rude or
Yeah.
off, I didn't have to do much. There was no, you don't have to there's no, what do you call it?
Dude, first time ever, like I think it was a year into doing stand-up, I remember Laugh Club, I spoke to someone and I had a joke ready in the back of my head कि मैं London के ऊपर joke मारूंगा. I had a joke about being in London. And I asked him, where are you from? And he said, United States. So I didn't know what to say. So I said, if you were from London, no? I would have said. And then I cracked my London joke. So that was my fake scam crowd work. Then the next show, there was a dude who walked away. So I'm like, where are you going, sir? And he's like, I'll come back when you're funny. And I had no...
He hasn't come back yet?
He's never come back. Listen, buddy, if you're ever watching this, I have been waiting for 13 years for you to come back. You just, please come back. Your family is missing you. Your friends are missing you.
Yeah. Hey, Sahil, what about Happy New Year's, man? You any stories about New Year's Eve parties and all, bro? Come on, tell us, yeah.
Hey, but just one second.
Yeah,
Let me
bro,
just finish
tell me, yeah.
About you, I don't think so you can be rude on stage also. It's not your personality. So even if you want to pull down a heckler,
Yeah.
I don't think so. You will lose.
Yeah, but the thing is, sometimes you just get angry, right? And that's
But what do you do when you get angry?
that day, day before yesterday was a little tough because but then eventually it became okay because I played around with it because of experience and shit like that. It ended damn well. But I've increasingly started and it's very rare now for me to be angry on stage.
Yeah,
Because it's also where the crowd can instantly switch off and you know you've lost them.
Yeah,
there has been a time where I've taken down a heckler, but the crowd has not supported me. Crowd is like, bro,
down.
thora
I've been trying to use.
rude hai.
This is the phrase. Taken
Taken down.
मैं pull down. मेरे taken down नहीं आ रहा था. Anyway, if you rewind, you'll know. I'm struggling to get to taken down.
Take down
a heckler.
Take down a heckler.
And also the thing about the heckling thing, is that a lot of people come in thinking that I will make your show better. And I'm like, you're rarely going to do that. Like I was doing a show in Dubai right now. It was like going okay. And I was talking about whatever, Instagram or whatever. And this guy like, beavers are Gujarati. Just no connection to what I'm talking about. And he kept doing this throughout the show. And then after the show, he's like, bro, man, come on. I tried to make the show. I'm like,
I know what you're talking about.
Like, come on. Anyway, let's talk about New Year's, man. Come on, friends.
Ouch.
You had some New Year's story.
2024.
To that chaos. Okay, I'll tell you this, okay? 2 years ago, we decided we'll party in Gorai because why not? Let's be legends.
Gorai Beach.
No, Gorai Beach के पास एक बंगलो था तो हमने सोचा कि वो बंगलो में Airbnb था, Indian Airbnb. Let's go rent it out. And I'm just gonna say
Indian Airbnb?
Like in Turkey, went to a Turkish
Airbnb. Yeah.
Oh,
No, I don't know why people have this. So I'll tell you what, and I have a screenshot to prove. People have this thing that Airbnb in India is especially in Mumbai. Mumbai Airbnbs are not the greatest sort of Airbnbs ever, okay? And I have an actual screenshot to prove where the dude has put a photo of his room and he's like, nah, I have a boat, so I decided to put this room up and just do whatever you want, play music. If you see a dude smoking outside, that's my dad. That's the Airbnb
Nice, I like
description.
this.
Okay,
Good. Yeah.
and it's not a joke. I saw it and I'm like, what the fuck is this? So
Yeah.
we booked this one just saying, "ठीक है, चल देख लेते हैं. What's the worst that can happen?" And oh my god,
This is with you and
me and my college buddies.
Okay. The ones who are married to each other.
Yeah, the ones who were not yet married.
Oh,
that's when I was
prequel.
like, I got it.
Origin
in, yeah.
story.
This was the night where they met. Thanks. No, I'm just kidding. Dude, so we go to the bungalow. We realize the bungalow is in a very bad condition. Everything is from the roof. There are things falling. There's rat shit everywhere.
Wow, yum.
Okay. You enter the kitchen. There is the mandir and there's a frog in the mandir.
Nice. No comments.
No. I'm just saying there's frog in the mandir. Fan is broken. There are chits in the drawer with sex positions written, and there are balloons stuck to the ceiling.
1 second. The chits in the drawer with sex position.
There's sex, 3 types of condom flavors.
It used
and
to be a
different-
great
different-
party place 15 years back.
Yeah.
Oh, like
And
people
then-
used to be like, let's try
Like an orgy place, maybe. I don't
Amazon.
know.
Do you know the Amazon positions? Anyway,
What is the Amazon position?
Amazon position is where the ladies on top and yeah.
And what's the Netflix one? Sound Dada laughed, guys. Sound Dada laughed.
That's
was
all that matters.
Sound
We are
Dada
doing
laughed.
this podcast for Sandada. It's
Yeah.
not for you who's watching. It is not at all for you who's watching.
So they have sex
फिर क्या
positions
हुआ?
and
Nothing,
chits.
sex position.
So all weird stuff. It
weird
looks
था.
like a horror movie ka start.
It
huh?
was,
Yeah.
and the problem was we tried thing, let's leave, but it was too late in the night. It was
But Gorai से क्या leave में late?
नहीं वहाँ
2 साल पहले 30 साल का था. Come on, Uber.
बहुत नहीं Uber भी नहीं आ रहा था. There no Ubers were coming in at that time.
Wow.
It was very so
Oh, because on 31st you can't get Uber.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we had to stay the night.
Did the doors like screech?
No,
Was
if it
Reed
was,
Das
I would
there?
have, that would have still been much better than where we were staying. Like having a ghost, having something scary would have.
And
still
what
helped.
time are we talking about? When
So
you
be at around 11:30.
तुम तभी check in कर रहे थे.
तब हम late गए. We thought
Okay.
we'll go. And this my friend, she got a bag full of oranges.
Almonds. Oh.
And almonds also. We very close, very
So
close.
close, huh?
No, she wanted almonds, but orange mila.
1 second, why does she carry a bag of oranges?
अरे she likes
Santre wali
oranges.
road.
यार.
What is this?
She
No, no.
loves oranges. What's the problem? Some
She-
people
Who
like
goes for New Year's Eve parties like
She wanted.
bag full.
fucking
When you say-
Santra, bro?
When you say bag full, I remember you know Potli Baba. You remember Jungar wali shit.
Dude, they always used to portray people who are leaving home or traveling with,
With
like a
a
danda and
lakdi
thing.
and the this
And I'm
thing.
like, that's not
Haja
enough.
no, Raja Hujja in Tinkle. Have you heard?
I remember Uja, but Uja never had a potli.
But Potli Baba had. Potli mein hare hare mandiron ke pal.
Who's Raja Huja?
Raja Hujja Tinkle में आता था.
Tantri the Mantri wanted to
Yeah,
kill
yeah,
Raja
oh my
Uja.
No,
and
no,
she gets
Tantri Mantri
possession.
different
Separate,
universe.
Hey,
Separate,
Tantri the
different universe.
Mantri was Raja Uja.
No, Raja
No,
Hujja is
no.
no
Yes,
अलग.
brother.
अरे
No,
बाबा.
man.
Yes, bro.
You're कुछ भी you're saying Gangadhari Batman है. You're saying
Bro,
something
Bro,
nonsense.
Tantri
Yeah.
the Mantri is.
Raja
Raja
Huja
Hujja
was a
is
separate guy.
some separate guy who had his
Yeah.
own stories.
Yeah, I can't remember his stories, but they were like standard.
Short guy, little healthy guy, and
Something like that.
turban. I think.
Turban, I remember.
Yeah.
There was a turban.
Very funny.
Yo,
funny name.
Tantri the Mantri is now king of Hujli after 35 long years of plotting against
Yeah,
Raja
the confidence-
Huja.
No.
है अरे मैं Tinkle fan हूँ मुझे पता
मैं
होगा
भी Tinkle fan
तंत्री राजा हुजा का he was the Raja Huja and Tantri the Mantri
Oh,
same
Raja
character.
Huja was the Raja.
Of the Tantri the Mantri.
The Tantri the Mantri is the greatest name ever, dude.
Yeah.
Name and job description, dude.
Tantri the Mantri, Kalia the Crow, squeaking squirrels.
And Shambhu, Shikari Shambhu.
Yeah.
Shikari Shambhu I never used to understand.
Shikari Shambhu was like
Because
one
he
of
never
those
hunted anybody.
Oops guy. Oops,
Yeah.
I made a mistake.
You know what? This
Failure
is
turned
something-
into success.
Every story of Tinkle was failure turned into success.
Not every story.
Suppandi was very bad.
Sapandi.
Sapandi.
देखा sorry थोड़ा code word आ गया
Sapandi.
Sapandi.
Sapandi is just a.
Watch a show on one mic Tinkle on.
I mean, it
No,
sounds
no,
like
Suppandi,
Sapandi.
Suppandi. Suppandi failed. Suppandi always failure. Tantri the Mantri always failure.
Shikari
Shikari
Shambhu.
Shambhu always failure. Kalia the Crow was failing as a crow.
No.
Kalia failed as a crow. He
No.
stopped everyone from eating. बेचारा वो क्या खाएगा?
Kalia the Crow was the smart guy.
Kalia was an idiot.
I hated
Wait.
Kalia the Crow.
Kal-
I
sca-
hated Kalia the Crow.
Crows-
You like Kalia the Crow?
Crows are scavengers. Crows need to eat from dead
Doop
carcasses.
was a simple idiot. But Kalia the Crow used to try and not always lose.
क्या खाएगा वो? If he doesn't let the animals kill any other animal,
Yeah, I
खाएगा
agree.
क्या वो? कालिया
नहीं
तो
नहीं,
खा रहा है ना?
Dup and the jackal or the
चमत्का.
Chamataka, they were the villains. Kalia the
Chamataka,
crow was
man.
the smarty.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, but he fails as a crow. He's a smarty. Yes,
Yeah.
he can save lives. But
Yeah.
end में उसको वो क्या खा रहा है?
Correct. He's not letting anybody else hunt, so how is he
ये
going to
क्या
eat?
क्या खा रहे हैं सब क्या?
मतलब
He's a crow that can talk. What else do you need?
No, but he could talk. He could talk to other animals, not to human beings. So that doesn't count.
But with English words
Yeah.
or Hindi words, depending on which
Yeah,
version.
Only Uncle Pai was successful.
Uncle Pai was थोड़ा bored. I got bored of Uncle Pai. बहुत बोलता था.
Yeah, he was a lot of science stuff.
Yeah, I did like
And-
lime water turns milky and all used
Yeah.
to say.
But I used to read it first because I'm like, I want to save.
Get that done.
Yeah,
Out of the way.
And then my favorite was it? Wait, I'm trying to think who my favorite was. Tantri the Mantri maybe.
No.
Tantri Mantri because it's a guy plotting somebody's death consistently.
And
what
failing.
A fun
And
idea.
failing, yeah.
Yeah. It's a fun idea as a guy like.
So what is the guy? There's not Raja Hujja, you're right.
There was
There's
a
one
guy.
more guy,
There
turban
was a
guy,
guy.
who's a smart, like a, he was
Something
a
with
Arabian kind of setting mein he used to be there.
Something with Ali. I don't know something it was. Man. I know what you're talking about. There's a guy.
Ahem? No.
Something like that only it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
But I was talking about the same guy.
Yeah. But who's your favorite? It's just, I used to hate Kalia the Crow. I used to like Tantri the Mantri. Shikari Sham I used to tolerate. Then there used to be the mystery people once.
Nasruddin Hodja.
Yes.
That's what we were going.
Nasruddin Hodja is the
Yeah.
guy I'm
That's
talking
the
about.
one. That guy was nice. I used to like that
That guy was a smart, and he has the portly.
Yeah.
There you
See?
go. That's the guy.
It's all coming back.
The Raja Huja was separate. Yeah, sorry.
Anyway, coming back
Yeah,
to
your story
before
about
Tinkle.
doing
so-
sex positions in
Nothing.
Gorai.
Basically, it was a very bad place. She got oranges because she wanted to make custom cocktails for everyone. एक cocktail बनाया उसने. She said कल सुबह मैं बनाऊंगी तुम्हारे लोगों के लिए
किचन
breakfast.
में जहाँ पर से चिट्स गिर रहे हैं.
हाँ. What to do now? You have to survive. Next morning we wake up. The rat has eaten all the oranges. There's a rat has
एक
eaten up
minute,
all
what
the
happened
oranges.
after that? The custom cocktail. Did you guys party there or you?
No, we didn't party. We slept because we wanted to leave as soon as we could. So no point of the mood was fully ruined with how bad that place. Oh, the most legendary thing ever.
Yeah.
There was shit on the wall.
Oh wow! But how
Pigeon
did you
shit
reach
on
there?
the wall. How? That's why I'm asking ना.
Some
मतलब
sex
कबूतर
bullshit.
कैसे? मतलब कबूतर ऐसे जाता है. तो how can a कबूतर?
Projectile. It happens if you're flying. Depends on how you're flying. If
Yeah.
you're flying in projectile.
Yeah.
And then
if
like
you
that,
leave-
and it smacks like that.
Yeah, it can like
Yeah.
it's like a
Centrifugal force.
centripetal or fugal.
Pugil.
One of the centri forces.
Raja
Yeah.
Huja force.
Yeah, but it's you can't have a lot of.
It
shit.
is a mystery as to how that shit hit
No,
on
but
the
it can
wall.
happen if
How
you
can
know
the
what
sh-
trajectory that the pigeon has to go. That the pigeon goes here, even at an angle, the shit will still fall, na? Unless the pigeon is flying so fast that it's like a missile.
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
but that's
How
what
is
it
that
is.
shit hit the wall?
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah.
What you just
I
said.
know shit can hit the roof.
And the fan, yeah, but where the
But
wall?
with the wall, yeah. Nobody uses that expression.
Maybe it's not shit.
Maybe it's not.
Or
Maybe
maybe
it was,
they
it
use
just-
they use instead of paint they use shit.
Yeah.
shit.
What
That
did it
means-
taste
that
like?
means then the whole wall was covered in shit, and there was just that one original spot. that-
Yeah,
Or
and
the
maybe
wall was covered with semen and they forgot one part.
Yeah. Anyways, so fun New Year's Eve. Let's just put it that way. And we said we'll look at a hotel room close by, and they said yes, sir. We've got a one bed room and there's a sofa.
it's one of those hotel rooms in which चाबी मिलता है.
Arey, I love those rooms, man.
With that-
Yeah. Because then it's never going to get next to your phone and stop working.
Medimix and Sunsilk ka
Yeah,
sachet.
yeah. But they were charging
Yeah.
20,000 for a night, and that's when I realized, fuck New Year's.
20,000 for a night?
New Year's, no? Kamalo.
Oh.
Demand is there. People will buy.
Wow. So that's it. You just like the.
How can 8 people stay? No, then we went
20,000
to
for
my
a
friend's
night.
house.
Does this podcast make as much?
Do this podcast makes like almost 4.7 lakhs per episode.
Oh,
It
if
started-
anyone is watching, then I will be leaving my Google Pay link in this thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Forget it. 4.7 lakhs is quite a lot of
Dude,
money.
by the way,
that Sorabh
this
is
for this
earning.
Not one
podcast-
person is not paying. No, but it's accumulated.
I know, but still, थोड़ा हमें भी दे दो ना.
4.7 lakhs per episode. So these.
आर्टिस्ट को भी थोड़ा मिलना चाहिए ना जो आ रहे हैं.
No, across a decade. Across a decade is how
No,
much.
no, it's over.
Now it's done. Damage is done. We'll leave me and Rahul's. I'll put the QR codes for you too. Rahul and I, the QR. Is it me and Rahul or Rahul and I QR code?
Yeah, whatever we want.
Rahul and I. अरे QR code डाल देंगे यार. Just give us your money. We need New Year's के लिए.
I want to talk to you about Tinkle for a second.
Tinkle.
Yeah, right. So,
Tinkle Digest.
Yeah,
Used to be the bigger one.
Tinkle Digest was really nice. Yeah, I used to love
I
it.
used to collect. I still have a Tinkle collection. I've given away all my books, but Tinkle is something that I just can't.
I tried to make my kids read it and they were least interested.
No offense, but not surprising
Why?
that you have a Tinkle collection even now.
Yeah.
It feels
Yeah. Appropriate.
रहेगा साहिल के पास तो
हाँ.
चाचा चौधरी, टिंकल, अमर चित्रकथा, गोकुलम सब रहेगा.
You think?
Hey, because I feel I
Reconnect
was,
to the childhood, no?
that also, and I was never a collector. I don't think Tinkle will ever have the collector value, like how, you know, people have now, like, oh my god, this, you've got the first issue of Batman, which gets resold and all that, that crazy collector thing. That's not there for Indian comics. But I had Tinkle, Champak, Chitra.
Dude, here's my question. Okay, Zoya Akhtar
Mama.
made Archies. Okay, Zoya Akhtar made
I
Archies.
saw the first 15 minutes.
And then gave up.
And
No. It's okay.
Some other important work came.
But here's my question. Why can't... this is a genuine question. Why can't somebody make Chacha Chaudhary?
They
did.
tried,
No, but I'm
You
saying
remember?
now. Like, not like when Rajpal Yadav played. I'm saying now,
That was
make
so
a fun version of Chacha Chaudhary. made
Rajpal
Rajpal
Yadav did
Yadav.
not play.
Yashpal-
Mungeri Lal ke Haseen
Oh,
Sapne.
sorry.
I forgot his
That's
name.
what I meant. Yeah,
Brilliant actor. He played.
Yeah. Yadav only.
Yeah. Huh?
Yashpal.
Isn't it?
Yashpal Sharma is a cricketer.
Yeah, Yashpal Sharma, the cricketer, played Chacha Chaudhary.
No,
I
but you know what I'm
remember.
talking about. Mungeri Lal used to be a very
Yeah, I
funny
know what you're
series.
talking about. Yeah.
And Sabu. I remember the real life Sabu, man.
You know, when Sabu was angry, a volcano erupted in Jupiter somewhere.
Yeah.
They never got the location right. Somewhere.
Somewhere. They're like,
Somewhere.
but how they found out, nobody knows yet.
Huh?
There's no way to find out.
Yeah, that's true.
There's
But
like-
Pran knew.
Pran knew. Pran was like,
I
yeah.
love those comics.
Chacha Chaudhary was a lot of
Chacha,
fun.
Yeah, but
Pinky.
you know what? I've also done this. Every time I used to go on a train में जाते थे, I used to buy it from the station.
Exactly.
And read it. But the thing is, I've also got nostalgic about it not recently, in the last few years. And I've tried to read one of them again. It doesn't feel the same now.
Not
Yeah,
at all.
Maybe because we are some 50 years older.
Yeah,
Maybe. But it doesn't feel. The
Some of the
nostalgia
stories
also
are
doesn't.
very pointless. Even if you look at Archies, some of the Archie stories are so pointless. Like they've been written to fill out a page. Where they're like, oh, Jagat, what are you doing? I'm eating.
Like
And
crowd
then
work.
Ends like that. ऐसा नहीं बोलने का.
No, but
ऐसा
I'm
नहीं
saying
बोलने
like a
का.
modern Chacha Chaudhary version would be so much fun to watch,
Yeah,
where
I
you're
agree.
actually trying to be fun about it as opposed to trying to be like,
Like Nolan should direct a Chacha Chaudhary, right?
that'd be amazing.
That'll be so. Raka's challenge.
Dude,
oh
imagine
my
because then it's like
That'd be a good
Sabu is
movie.
getting angry and then
Yeah.
cut to a volcano erupting in
Actually
Jupiter.
erupting,
Jupiter.
yeah.
Nolan will actually go to Jupiter
And
to
he'll
shoot it.
Yeah, yeah.
he'll make Jupiter. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
he'll do it.
If you're Christopher Nolan and watching this podcast, we would really love you to
Yeah.
make Chacha Chaudhary.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. If he
And there's
makes
also a QR
it. Or
code.
Sanjay Leela Bansali.
Sanjay Leela Bhansali's Chacha Chaudhary.
Lal-
Oh, volcano erupt ho gaya.
हो गया
Sabu's doing that. Ta-da-ta-ta-ta-ta.
and Chacha Chaudhary and this one are rolling around. And Chachi was also there.
Chachi was amazing.
Chachi, yeah.
Hey.
Though I used to love how like Sabu was scared of Chachi.
Yeah, because she was a very intimidating.
And they used to have huge vessels to make
Parathas for him. He used to keep eating parathas all the time.
Good,
chai.
good comics. Though.
Chacha Chaudhary also had a twin brother.
Really?
Yeah, something like here. No, not Chacha.
Salsa Chaudhary.
Is my memory correct?
Salsa
Is my memory correct? Chacha Chaudhary had a brother or a twin brother who
Mama
looked
Chaudhary.
almost like him but was not as witty as
If
him.
you are Chacha Chaudhary's twin brother, then please leave a
comment, yeah.
comment below.
Seriously, if you're Chacha Chaudhary's twin brother, please leave a comment and a QR code.
Yeah.
Leave and your phone number. Anyway, we discuss exclusively New Year's Eve plans, and I think this is a
For 5 minutes in this, just 5 minutes.
yeah. But listen, okay. Last thing we'll end with, okay? I know this.
You know,
yeah.
we always end with the last thing.
With the second last thing we'll end with, okay?
I've tried so many times to end with the third thing, which is not the last thing. It's always the last thing. Man.
So this is the first thing we'll end with.
Bracket, not the only thing.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to in 2024? What are you looking like? What would you be like? I'm not even saying.
Deep.
I'm not saying resolutions and shit. Like, what is it where you're like, oh, this would be like a thing where I'm like, that would be nice.
Nice.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, nothing changed in my mind. Both the things were the same.
Yeah.
It's not like I thought of a
Let's
different
start with
answer.
you, Sahil.
Let's start with you, Sahil.
Let's start with you, Sahil.
We'll start with you, Sahil.
Sahil,
The solo trip boy.
Solo trip.
Let's start
No,
with
but not only because Sorabh is wearing. I want to go diving more often in 2024. That's
like
the
from a
plan.
building.
Yeah, of course, not
Yeah.
because only Sorabh is wearing.
No,
That would be a
what is?
lame
Look at
reason.
it, dude. I want to.
But that
I
can't-
want to meet a ship, a seagull, starfish, and binoculars.
Go to Andaman.
I love it.
I love it. क्या?
I
The
love
whole
it.
island.
The whole island only.
ठीक है, fair.
मैं काला पानी के टाइम पे मैंने ही स्पॉन्सर किया था.
Andaman, amazing for diving.
Very nice. I've been there.
So you've done diving.
Yeah, I have.
You want to
done that.
redive?
Yeah, yeah. I want to.
Yeah.
I came up and I'm like, I should go back down
But
again.
you've done the
तो वही था.
course. So फिर?
I want to do more. That's why, I'm, like in other places, I'm saying.
Go to
like,
Maldives.
Yeah.
Go to Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka I've done.
Just
Andamans
go,
I've
yeah.
done.
Go somewhere.
Gorai Beach. Gorai
Go
Beach.
to Gorai,
Gorai Beach. Have you snorkeled in Gorai Beach?
I have. There was a frog next to me and a rat eating an orange. They were
Yeah,
good dive buddies. But yeah, 2024 is more fun things.
So like adventure things.
Adventure things.
Like
I
diving.
Diving.
Skydiving.
I want to. Have you ever?
No.
I would love to. Would you?
Skydiving,
Yeah.
dude. But with the right people. So like sometimes you'll
मतलब right people who would.
Yeah. Sunil, tu yahan pe? And he's like, I don't have a parachute. Let's go with the flow.
Don't worry, I have Samsonite bag and you just jump in the backpack like doing homework on the way.
I've seen a few videos of people jumping from the parachute and it's not opening, and that's the
Yeah.
last thing they've recorded.
Yeah. But good way to go.
Good way to watch.
That's
also.
why I will not record anything.
Yeah. No, but like I mean, then it's like
Yee.
that's a video of yours that people would treasure.
I'm not there, no, anyway.
Yeah.
Cares.
You won't get any views from it.
Wherever I'm not there, I don't care. You think I care about what's happening outside? I don't mind.
Nobody
I'm not
cares.
there.
Yeah, correct. So your plan is to dive. What about you, Yara?
No, I want to know more about this. What is the thing? Only dive. That's like 5 days.
No, diving bhi hai. Adventure. Basically, there are these list of adventure things that I want to do. So skydiving, there's normal diving, and then there's the middle bit of it. I would love to do bungee jumping once.
Oh, nice.
I'm very scared, dude.
कहाँ करेगा?
कहीं पे भी ब्रिज मिल जाएगा मैं बांध लूंगा पर रस्सी और खुद लूंगा
Dude,
वसाई ब्रिज
I used to live- I used-
you
I
tell
used-
me यार है you know any high I know where
इंडिया में कहाँ होता है? गोवा में होता है?
क्या?
इंडिया में होता है ब्रो
They have it up
आई नो
north
नॉर्थ
also.
ईस्ट में होता है.
In,
नॉर्थ ईस्ट नहीं, क्या बोलते हैं? कहाँ होता है सर? हिमाचल में होता है.
Dude, the previous house I used to live, used to have a view of Phoenix Mall.
मार्केट सिटी.
You know, no mall, मतलब अपना lower parel वाला.
लोअर परेल वाला.
And in the middle, randomly, they started not bungee jumping.
thing.
the one where
Yeah,
you jump
yeah.
and you jump up no with those double ropes
Yeah, and you used to see it and you are like, this does not look safe from any angle.
yeah
Right? And I used to keep watching from my window. And I'm like, me jumping from my window to that is safer than this, what they're doing. Anyway,
yeah.
sorry.
that's it more adventure thrill seeking
Yeah.
what about you
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
tell
what
us.
adventures await you in 2024 Rahul
Yeah, man.
No man, I have no such plans. I've not thought this through. I've
Yeah.
not thought about it also. Maybe play more. I wanna
Play
play
more.
more.
Play
Play
more
more
is a great
football.
thing.
Play more badminton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
that's a good one that's a very good one
yeah.
Yeah.
More. I want to try and I want to try and do gym. If
Yeah,
that's the right phrase. I've never.
Do gym, yeah.
Yeah, I want to. Never done weights in my life, so maybe this year.
never
I love doing weights.
So I want to. maybe that. So यही है और कुछ नहीं. Career wise, so there is no ambition.
Yeah. I think that's the right approach probably. Because so
That's the only
unpredictable
approach
what we do.
available.
Yeah. Like, what do I want to do? I want to do this podcast regularly, which I've been trying to do for a while, but I ran out of money.
Yeah, I have to
And,
ask you. Okay, sorry.
yeah.
Can I ask you something
Yeah.
before you get into? I also want to do a podcast. It's not really a podcast, something different, but I don't know what different. So I've never. Yeah, but I also feel the one thing that stops me. This is too much effort. Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
no it's not no it's not there are so many podcasts that
Are you
literally-
saying it's a lot?
अरे ये है ना there are people I know who literally like you
But
can
it's-
literally do घर पे बैठ के 2 माइक के साथ हो गया
पर
रिकॉर्ड
कितना टाइम जाता है?
उसमें
But it's
1
fun.
घंटा जाएगा
Dude,
रिकॉर्ड
I'll
करो
tell
और
you,
डालो
I would do this regularly if I could, because I really enjoy the fact that like it's a professional hang almost, right? I mean, effectively, right?
except you have to just there are things where you're like
Yeah.
हाँ ये
Death
नहीं बोल
Note.
सकते, वो नहीं बोल सकते and all of that Is
Yeah.
it? No, turn.
Turn?
That's not Death Note. This is this one.
Death Note.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
Gojo.
Dude, I finally
Good
finished
job.
it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Please continue.
So do the podcast and yeah, I think just.
But does this get tiring?
Dude, I've done 3 podcasts in a day, and I'm
Yeah.
also hungover, so it's been interesting.
But when you do it regularly, मतलब हर हफ्ता.
नहीं तो मैं तो क्या करता हूँ कि हर हफ्ता मैं एक रिलीज करता हूँ. तो in a month you need to record once in 2 months you need to record twice essentially, and or maybe 3 times at max, and you're done. I want to do long form because I want to do like between 3 of us we can do 2.5 hours easy if we want to, and then just talk, and then obviously format it a little better instead of just going all over the place, which is also fun. But
Do you
I
release
enjoy-
the whole thing?
I will edit some parts out depending on what's controversial.
But more or less, it's not like it doesn't become a 5-minute.
We do Instagram reels and all.
Oh yeah,
And that's where you get most of the views.
Yeah, fair.
And because people like seeing me with other people.
Also, to be
They don't like
honest,
seeing
only
people
every alternate reel is a podcast reel. Every alternate reel is
So what's your fucking
people
problem,
talking.
man?
Not you. I'm just saying in general. That's the new thing. It's just
Every
it's-
alternate reel is a podcast.
Yeah,
but
easy to do.
I like how I did a podcast and one guy like Ranveer ka idea chura liya. I'm like, I guess
Ranveer Singh also does
no,
podcast?
Ranveer.
Beer biceps?
Oh yeah,
Why will you steal his idea?
because you're doing a podcast. That was his idea. He
Sure.
started. He started.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's not how it works, people.
That's exactly how it works.
But you can also do podcasts.
Everybody can do podcast.
Everybody can do
Everybody
podcasts.
should just do podcast.
And anybody can dance.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope to be patient and be cool.
Nice.
I want to be cool.
You are cool.
I want to become a fashion model.
That
You are a
can't.
fashion
I
model.
think-
Yeah, you inspired me to dive, Sorabh.
Yeah,
No,
there you
but
go.
The
See?
beauty in your eyes.
One person getting inspired cannot be a. No, that's not.
Yeah, I want to be a
It's not
fashion
like-
model. I think.
If it could be, if
I think I have. Yeah.
if some model gets inspired, then it's
You
fine.
really look like a
If
shopkeeper.
Arjun Rampal gets inspired by you, or
Isn't this
Mugdha
giving-
Godse get inspired by
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
then it's a thing.
Isn't this giving shopkeeper in Mall Road, Mussoorie?
Listen, I would love to be a shopkeeper in not
Mall Road.
Mussoorie, in Gangtok or
Or
Simla,
Sikkim.
All
Nice.
Sikkim.
Nice.
Anyway, listen, this has been, you've been very generous with your time. Okay? This is the running joke that you've been generous with your time.
Yeah.
We are releasing this on 31st of 1st. So I hope everybody has a good New
31st
Year's.
or sorry,
Yeah.
say that again.
31st of December or 1st of Jan.
So happy New Year's both ways, right?
Hey, you want to do a countdown? Or at the end we'll do.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll
okay.
release it. Let's see. If we don't, then I'll remove that part or I'll just keep it and keep it awkward.
Why?
But just I say, why
Okay,
not? Who
okay.
gives a shit about anything, Rahul?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, cool.
Anything you have to promote? Anything coming up?
Yeah, I have a tour.
Okay.
I'm doing an India tour of my new comedy special, Broken. Thank you. It's called Broken. Starting Feb, I'm touring 14, 15 cities, and more cities will be added. Tickets are available.
Cities are already there.
No,
You
no,
will
yeah,
add
no.
shows.
They will. The government will add cities for me.
They'll make a gift city for you.
For,
exclusively,
for me to solo trip on also.
Riverdale.
Riverdale, yeah.
But basically, all tickets are there on Paytm Insider. Book your tickets. I'll see you there. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
What about Rahul?
Rahul?
I want to promote Sahil's show. Sahil's going on this tour with his brand new show called Broken.
Yeah!
15, 16 cities from February, and more cities will be added. And all tickets are on Paytm Insider.
Woohoo.
Get them.
Wow. So sweet. Sorabh.
I would like to promote my own show.
Damn it, what a selfish bastard.
It's called Broken. No, where am I going to be? I'm in Hyderabad on 6th and 7th.
Yeah.
And then I'm doing Bangalore, which is every...
Hey, don't be so nonchalant about
And I'm
it.
doing Hong Kong.
No. Say it like you mean
on
it.
22nd and 23rd of March.
Say it
So
like
if
you
anybody's
mean
there-
it, like nicely,
Don't-
like you did in first year of comedy. Be excited,
Guys, I'm so excited. I'm going to be in tour. So sorapant.com for tickets. And again, subscribe to the channel. Have some fun.
Subscribe, like, share, and
Drink
Shove it up your
water.
ass.
and pay money on QR code and what else? Yeah, drink water, hydrate, and countdown.
Okay, let's do a countdown. We're going to do countdown. And hopefully it ends at 1. And that's when it's 12 o'clock.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And at exactly 0,
It's a great
we'll
business
end.
plan. We are making a countdown. You use it for any occasion you want.
Yeah. So let's go.
Yeah.
I'll do 10 and then or are we all
I'll
doing
do
together?
7.
Okay, you choose your numbers. You choose 7.
7.
Okay. What numbers do you choose?
4.
I choose 10.
The idea is you should end with 1
Yeah.
and uske beech mein koi bhi number.
Okay,
ho sakta
okay,
hai. But
cool.
you
So-
can't repeat a number.
Okay, great.
So
So
7, 4.
No, it has to be. You have to try.
No, so I'm doing. Okay, I'll do 10.
Try it. Don't plan it.
Okay,
Just
10,
7,
4,
9,
8,
3,
6,
1.
2,
0.
5. Happy New Year! Have a fantastic one, guys. Enjoy.
Hey.
Wherever you are, enjoy.
Thanks a lot, friends. This
Thank
is
you so
fun.
much. Thank you, Sorabh.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.